Hello there, beautiful person, and welcome back to another video. So I recorded some other things that should be uploaded at some point in the future but I wanted to come on here and talk about something that's going to be ending in a few days, and that is Unus Annus, Unus Annus. Yeah. So I've talked about it in my first video, my first and only video, that I've been inspired to make my own YouTube channel since I started my first channel so I could watch and subscribe to people in, I think, 2012. That's kind of how long I've wanted to make this a reality. And one of the YouTubers who was very prominent in creating that kind of idea in the back of my head was Mark, or Markiplier. Him and Ethan, or Crank Gameplays, have made a channel together called Unus Annus, for those of you who don't know, and it's ending in like a few days. Yeah, they just made a channel, posted a video a day, and decided to fucking delete everything. I think that's so cool. But I just wanted to come on here and talk about what Unus Annus has meant to me over the last year. And I know it's a little late because there's like a few days left, but it's never too late. And I want anyone who might see this to be a part of it, even if they watch one video. I did not watch Unus Annus religiously, and I really regret that. But I did watch some videos here and there when they popped up on my feed. I'm just really bad about being a regular YouTube watcher, I guess. The whole kind of point of Unus Annus is like, you only live once. You may never have the chance to do it again. It's always in the back of my head. I know that, and I know that I'm going to die. But at the same time, like, I'm also stuck in this loop, you know, with being a sad, depressed young adult, that, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I don't want to do it today. And that's kind of how I've always been. I let my fear or my depression or my anxiety or the bad thoughts or even the presumed thoughts of what others might think, I let those control me, and that bugs me. So the last week I've been binge watching as many Unus Annus videos as I possibly can so I can try and watch them all, but it's impossible at this point. I've done a pretty good amount though. I've watched quite a few. But Unus Annus has just kind of showed me that, you know, if you don't do it now, you might never get to do it again. Tomorrow is not guaranteed, and the past is the past, so you might as well just do it now. Mark and Ethan have taught me to just kind of seize the moment when I can, and that's easier said than done for me. I don't know about you, but for me it's very hard to do things that I say I'm going to do. I've been trying over the last few weeks to just do things when I think of them instead of just pushing it off for tomorrow. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. It may never come for some people. And I think that's a really good lesson. I kind of already said that I did not watch Unus Annus regularly. So I regret that. Like, now that there's a few days left and it's literally impossible for me to watch. I think I have about 100 videos left that I haven't seen yet. It's impossible. And I regret that. Like, it's going to be gone. That time limit has always been there, and yet I still said, oh, I'll do it some other time. And now the time has come, and there's no time to do it. There's no time to watch them all. And I've done this several times in my life. I missed out on a lot of opportunities because I was too afraid. And looking back, I can never relive those parts of my life, and I regret not taking the plunge. Just recently, we put the family dog down, and I realized that all these years I've just kind of, you know, I've always had a dog. There's no need to do anything else, and now that he's gone, I miss him, and I Think of all the walks that we didn't go on, or all the places that we didn't go. For whatever reason, I was too busy, or I didn't want to, or I'll do it tomorrow. I think Unus Annus is a really good lesson for life, not just for like YouTube or whatever. That was the whole point of the channel anyway. I guess my advice to you as well is to do it, because you will regret it. And even if you don't, who's to say you won't regret something else that you may or may not do. I also kind of said how I let my fear and my anxiety and my just overwhelming thoughts control me. I just recently got my license this year at the age of 21 because I was too afraid to learn how to drive. I missed out on all these places I could have gone and all this independence I could have had several years ago that I just now got this year because I was afraid. So slowly I've been trying to force myself or work with myself to not be so afraid to do things. Currently, I'm getting another job, and that's been something I've been terrified of doing for the last 2 years. But the time has come to move on and to let go of my current job and to move on to something better. And instead of being afraid of the new job and all the things I'll have to learn and everything, I'm excited. Like, that never happens. I'm always nervous or anxious or overthinking everything. But I'm excited to start this new job. And as much as it's going to hurt to let go of my coworkers and the people that I serve and I work with at my current job, it's kind of relieving to know that I'm letting go so that I can do something that's better for me, you know? And again, these are all things that I've always known, I've always been keen, they've always sat in the back of my head, and yet when confronted, you know, with a countdown timer on every video, just kind of puts them at the forefront of my mind and reminds me of them that, you know, I shouldn't be afraid. I should not let things control me, and I need to do what's right for me and seize the moment, damn it. So yeah, I've talked about before how several YouTubers, specifically Mark and Sean Jacksepticeye, have really inspired me to create a YouTube channel, and I'm finally doing it in 2020. I don't know, some people on Unus Annus and Mark and Ethan themselves have said the same thing that I've always believed in the back of my head, which is just do it. Even if you're filming on your phone, that's what I'm doing right now. Just do it. Make a channel. Just make shit and just do shit. Like, what's the worst that can happen? You get 7 subscribers and maybe like 2 views. Still, that's 7 people who subscribed to you and 2 people that watched your video. That's kind of cool. And I've noticed that a lot of my personal favorite YouTubers, especially the ones that are really popular, just did the same thing. Like, they just put up a camera and just started filming, and somehow they became really famous, popular YouTubers. And I think that's really fucking cool. And I inspire you to do the same thing. So, I don't know, those are just kind of some of the things that Unus Annus has taught me. And if you have watched any Unus Annus videos, first of all, are you an Unus or an Annus? I personally am an Unus. Second of all, what's your favorite Unus Annus video? Comment in the comment section below, I guess. Some of my favorites have been the DIY edible slime video, goat yoga, the fight scenes, like when they were learning how to fight each other. That was pretty cool. Camp Unus Annus, that whole segment was amazing. It made me so happy. When they gave themselves henna tattoos, that was kind of fun. When they pierced themselves, that was interesting. Those are some of my favorite videos. And while it sucks that they're not going to be around forever and I can't go back and watch them, it's nice to know that I was part of something that even in a few months to the next few years, people on the internet aren't going to know what Unus Annus is, and you can't show them. But it's kind of cool to know that you and me, we have the memories of it, and we can pass those on to people. I think that's really fucking awesome. So I hope that you have watched Unus Annus, and if not, if you've never watched a video or if you've only watched a few, I'm going to link some of my favorites in my description box, even though in a few days they're going to be gone anyway. Even if I get one person to watch one video, that matters to me. So yeah, and please, if you have watched Unus Annus, if you're Annus, if you have watched Unus Annus, and if you've even managed to stumble across this video, I think I have like 7 subscribers right now. Please comment below what your favorite videos were or are, what your favorite memories are, and yeah, just let me know. I recently watched their no touchy handshake video, so that video was fucking hilarious. It was so long and chaotic, but I loved it. That's like the longest handshake in the world. I think it's so fucking cool, specifically the beginning and the ending. I have no hopes of recreating it in full, but I really like the part, you know, the beginning is like, how are you, buddy? Oh, never mind, you do a spiral, and then the ending of it, you do the spiral and you come out to this. I think that's really cool. And I'm just gonna do that to people and be like, how are you? Oh, just kidding. I guess I'm finally making the channel that I've always wanted to do since literally 2012. When I was 13 years old, I've wanted to do this, and now I'm finally doing it at the ripe old age of 21. And while I've had many YouTubers, Jacksepticeye, Jesse Page, Markiplier, PewDiePie, they've all inspired me, but Unus Annus has really just kind of set the deal of like, you know, if they can make a channel and dedicate so much time and energy to it and then just fucking delete it, why can't I just set up my phone, set up some backdrops, and just do shit and make shit? Who's to say I can't do that? And I don't have to delete them, but I can still dedicate the same amount of time and energy to it. So yeah, that's kind of why I'm here now. Like I've said in my first video, I have absolutely no hope that I will ever be a YouTuber with a regular upload schedule. I have hours upon hours of footage of me cleaning my room, of me setting up my fish tank, updating every day, and I have pictures every day that I take of my fish tank. I screen record every time I play a game. I screen record every time, and in the back of my head I've been doing this of like, hey, I'm gonna upload this someday. Why can't I just upload it then? Like, I have hours and hours of footage. I just need to do it and upload it. So at some point in the future, you will see videos and footage that I've been making and filming for a very long time. And I have a whole idea notebook of different things that I want to do, different YouTube videos that I want to make, things that I want to do. And I have full intentions of doing said things, whether it takes me a few months to upload it, or if you don't see me for another year. That's entirely possible. Thank you for being here, and like I said, I will be uploading my favorite Unus Annus videos, like, you know, putting links in my description down below. I really encourage you to watch them before they delete the channel. Please, if you haven't, you're never gonna get a chance to watch these videos again if you don't do it right now, so do it. And that's why I'm uploading this video right now, so that you have a chance, for like the 7 people that might watch this, you have a chance to watch some Unus Annus videos. And they've really made me laugh, they've inspired me, and I hope they do the same thing to you. Memento mori, you will die. It's not an if question. That always has really pissed me off. If I die, you're going to die. You might as well make the best of it now. Do that thing right now, because you might not be able to do it again, and you might regret that decision. And live life to the fullest. So, thank you, beautiful person, for joining me on this video, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Memento mori, unus annus, unus annus. Goodbye.